I've talked about this before in the reactive storm. Today I'm going to cover it a little bit further, and this is something that I learned really in the genesis during the summer of 2016. This particular episode is the capstone episode, the final episode of Positive Living series of the Winning Pattern of Power Pattern 2.0, episode 129. Proactive stretch on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. This podcast for those who desire more, who desire to enjoy an extraordinary life. In this podcast, I give these spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities of everyday life. Okay. You remember yesterday I was talking about the news media, what problem it is, and I apologize about the terrible lighting and how I was portrayed. But this time I'm going to talk to you about news media and really media in general. I think what we have is motivation gone awry. What we have in our ideologies and theories and philosophies is short and shrift statements. But we refuse as a society because it's so reactive. Look here and look there. It's kind of warned about. I think about in the history of my church. The reactive culture was going on, no doubt, in the state of New York, with different religions crying, look here and look there. Now, granted, back then, things were a lot more prolific. Today we have content overload on steroids today, because so many news outlets and those just want people to react. And reacting is not good for success, okay? It's too bad I don't have the audio effects that I did on the speaker. But let's just say we take the proverbial gun of proactivity and give reactivity the bang, you know what I mean? Because we're going to talk about the proactive stretch, okay? Here's the thing. Reactivity for years has been calling for change. Change everything on the outside. But this is something I've been thinking about for a while, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. Change has to be internal first in order for it to manifest in external. I think that was something that my friend Jim Bob, even though I give him a pseudonym name, for someone that I know was trying to block my progression, one thing he was trying to say is, change begins first in a microcosm, and then it goes over to the macro. But the fact of the matter is, this is where stretching comes in. You do the inner work. You do the inner change. And so that's important for you to begin to realize. Far too often, our media, the call seems to be, hey, look here, look there. React now. And I have to be honest with you, that don't fly. To me, that don't fly, because let's face it, Gone are the days, unless you're my generation or older, that you stop and think about it and realize how reactive our society can be. I'm talking about people in their 40s or older, particularly maybe even I would even dare say even 50s. I'm dating myself. I'm a Gen X cat. I'm not your typical Gen X cat, but I'll tell you this: change is fickle. That's why you need the interchange to stretch yourself and ditch reactivity, because reactivity is negativity in disguise. Think about that. Because reactivity is like a thief in the night, just like reactivity. So proactively stretch. And then if you proactively stretch, you will receive that change. We hope that you've enjoyed listening, watching Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, and subscribe so that you can become part of the Empower Your Pattern community. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, do with us don't so you can be with us won't. Do with us don't so you can have with us can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.